These are men who basically were told they had fought evil, they had defeated evil. Now come home, forget it. Here's a new start, and it was never talked about again. It was just buried.
You're right. These guys didn't come back and talk to it about it. They tried very hard to bury everything that they saw, everything that they did. And my grandfather found the only way out that he could, which was at the bottom of a half-gallon of booze every day.
Yep, and that's a very common story. Not everybody. I mean, there are guys who, there are men who did very well out of this, and in the sense of mentally did very well. They were able to separate the two. And I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you sort of bury that or turn that off and move on and re-enter society in a normal way. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, I have no idea how they could compartmentalize to the point of carrying on as if nothing ever happened, because there were some guys that were able to do that, and God bless them.
Yes, absolutely, and didn't in their mind or their thought was that they didn't want to burden their family with that, and they were going to just deal with it. And what an amazing, powerful sense of being that they must have. And what a weight to carry.
Yeah, I mean, in all reality, the free world rested on these men's back.
Absolutely.
And they were able to deliver that freedom back to the entire globe.
Absolutely.
We'll never see anything like that again because, there was a big peak of volunteers, after 9/11. Like, a lot of people signed up, but it wasn't the same as World War II. Like, every able-bodied person signed up and said, "Get me over there now."
Right.
I love bringing up my pop-up. I'm very proud of that man. He's still alive today. He was in Patton's Third Army. He signed up to go overseas and fight, and they tried to decline him because he had third-degree flat feet. They said, "I'm sorry, you don't pass." And he said, "Well, wait. Well, what would happen if I had second-degree flat feet?" They're like, "Well, then you would pass, and we'd ship you off." And he's like, "Well, why don't I have second-degree flat feet?" So he talked the doctor into letting him go.
Yeah.
It was the honorable thing to sign up and volunteer, but he wanted to go. Yeah. He's like, "No, you're passing me, and I'm going." Yeah, and sure enough, that's what happened.
These guys, you know what? And I would say that I would disagree with you in the sense. We've done some tours and visitations overseas. Most of them are not publicized, and the only reason I'm talking about it now is because we've met these men and women who are serving now, and we actually traveled when the veterans are still alive. We traveled and met these young men and women who are serving our country now, and it is the mindset is the same. The men would tell you that. They saw it in their eyes. They saw it in the eyes of the kids. They said they're doing exactly what we did. And it's chilling just to sort of see that when they are called on, the citizens of a country, and I would say I would go for any country, for what they believe in, when they are actually threatened, when their existence is actually threatened, or when something really horrific has been done to them, they come together and they rise to meet the challenge. And I would say that feeling and that spirit is still very much alive in this country, as well as many others. But I would say that the men would the men that we portrayed would defend that in the youth and the men and women that are serving our country today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. One of the finest things I think that you can do right now is become a soldier. And I was never one to join the military. Thankfully for my generation, the draft wasn't there. And I say thankfully because of, it kind of goes back to the whole Shanghai, the sailor kind of a deal. But, there were. I was thankful enough to not be of age or in a position to join the military for any reason like these guys had, or after 9/11. It was somewhat peaceful time. The feelings that you guys portrayed on screen, the emotions were so well thought out and well done. I could not. I've sat and watched a lot of movies in my lifetime, a lot of TV shows, and every once in a while I'd be like, "Oh, you know who'd be a better guy there?" And I would say an actor, and somebody go, "Oh yeah, you're right. He'd play this part better." There's not a single person on your cast, or even any scene that I watched shot that could be changed for the better. It's absolutely perfect.
Well, yeah, I agree.
I don't mean to fawn over anything, but you guys built something that is completely infallible. It's beautiful.
Well, I think they did a phenomenal job, and so I agree with you.